that says collect 36 items to unlock one winged angel death box. Now I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
So
here.
it's
the fact that it is a death box that you can't even see unless you die and then you exit the game for 36 items is kind of ridiculous. It's actually, sorry, let me take that back. It's not kind of ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. And
bro, I just want a Maggie heirloom. I don't want a prestige skin death box. What the fuck? All right, guys. So Apex Legends and Final Fantasy have an event starting in a couple of hours. I don't know much about it, just that you can get a Buster Sword. I've seen it on Twitter that you can get a Buster Sword heirloom, which seems pretty cool. I thought since we've got time to kill before it goes live, we will look at the trailer and sort of see what's coming.
Who's ready for
There it is.
electric?
Okay. Okay, this is already kind of dope. I hate that it's crypto that's got the cloud skin, but it does look pretty good. It was error for was it Watson?
The truth is out there.
Surprise.
Oh, okay, so the materia is in the game as well as like little bonuses. Holy shit, was that a Nessie? Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that a Nessie with a Buster Sword? It's a Nessie with a Buster Sword. Oh my god, this is the best thing. This is the best thing. What the fuck? Just keep watching. Okay. Dude, I'm liking the skins.
Buster Sword here.
Oh shit. Barrett as Newcastle. Holy shit.
Charged and ready.
Team Cosmetics. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, back up, back up. I want to see some of these. Holy shit. Pretty good, pretty good. It's such a good one for crypto. Holy shit.
Escape yourself.
Wanna fly? Now you see me. Lights out. Howdy.
What team? This is only the beginning.
I've got a grudge.
Much power. It's like a fantasy. A sword like this? Now that will really help me cut the power.
I love the Nessie of the Buster Sword. All right. Yeah, when you keep watching it, it wasn't that bad. That actually looks like pretty good for it's just like a town takeover type thing. That's pretty dope. I'm excited. Wait a minute. What?
Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, and today is going to be a little bit of a surprise, but really actually shouldn't be that much of a surprise. EA has officially probably gone overboard with Apex Legends and the microtransactions, and players are very, very upset, and it's not really that surprising. Sometimes you can make an argument that, well, it's a free-to-play game and skins, you know, if you don't have to buy them, but this case probably goes a little bit too far and beyond with the new heirlooms coming to the game. We're going to go over everything you guys need to know about the event. We're also going to go ahead and give out some of the skins. If you guys wanted to get a chance to win that, all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic.
What happened to the £50 competition? Is that not happening anymore?
So tomorrow we are getting the brand new Apex Legends Final Fantasy Collection event, and over the weekend we got some news and it kind of made the internet, at least Twitter, go absolutely insane. We got to look at the brand new death box. So you can see the image here, which does look pretty cool. It has a nice little angel wing on the side.
One-winged angel, yeah.
And there's even an animation that you can see as the character Revenant dies, the death box pops up and drops. But there's one little unique thing there that says collect 36 items to unlock one winged angel death box. Now I'm going to be perfectly honest.
So
here.
it's
The fact that it is a death box that you can't even see unless you die and then you exit the game for 36 items is kind of ridiculous. It's actually, sorry, let me take that back. It's not kind of ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. And
Bro, I just want a Maggie heirloom. I don't want a prestige skin death box. What the fuck?
Event packs are 1,000 AC, not 700, makes it the most expensive event in the
Oh,
game. And if that's true, that is absolutely ridiculous. This could cost up to, if each event pack is 1,000 and there's 36 items, that's $360 for a death box. Now, I will be a little bit honest. You do get the Buster Sword in one of those 36 items, guaranteed. It is universal and you can put it on anyone. It looks pretty cool. You got the Watson skin right here. Of course, they show a little bit of that as well. And so there is the concept that you get a universal heirloom along with a death box on top of it. But look at these odds right here that they have. There's less than a 1% chance of getting the mythic from the packs, a 5% for an iconic, which are the main selling point skins, 20% legendary, and a greater than 75% chance for epic. Those are some of the worst probabilities I've ever seen for an event that wants you to buy 36 packs. It is built so that you gamble away all your money. And this isn't very surprising because EA is getting insanely desperate. They've admitted that in season 17 it underperformed financially, according to multiple different news outlets. I was actually talking to an inside source, and they...
It's like people play the game for ranked, and the rank system's been shit this season. Maybe fix that. It's so stupid. Like, of course people are not spending money on Apex if they're just not playing it, right? If they fix the rank, people would be a bit more... Their wallets would be a bit looser. I don't spend money on Apex because I'm not an idiot, but he says with his prestige Wraith skin. But yeah, just fix the game, man. Like, I used to play Apex all the time. This rank system really killed any motivation to play it. I stopped after losing, I think it was my first provisional match. The provisional or like rank up match. Whatever the like 3 matches you have to win or lose or hit certain criteria to go up a rank. I lost that due to like bad teammates. And then I was back at the start of the last rank, and I was like, you know what? It's already a grind with the matchmaking. I'm not doing this on top. So I went back to Overwatch.
There's gonna be a lot of shifting time frames in the coming season because Apex is underperforming again, even with the gimmick sales, and that was as recent as December 11th. And as you can see, some content creators aren't very happy, myself included. And as Revengeful says, Apex really be the best game, but in the worst hands. The LTM does look fire, as he states, but I think that EA and Apex Legends and Respawn have probably gone too far with this new death box. Not to mention, we're still waiting on these next gen update and a lot of other features to be added to the game. An inside source did let me...
Well, this S-Series has a major hold up. The Xbox Series X runs 120 frames fine at 1080 and at 1440. But the PS5 runs everything better. The Series S barely runs. What? So the Xbox Series X can't run past 120 frames? At 180. So can it not run 1440p? The Series X is the newest one, right? Is that the newest one? Is it the like the PS5 equivalent? God, I can't speak today. I mean, they only just brought crossplay in, man. I feel like they don't really give a shit about console.
We know that Series S on the Xbox is the major holdup on why we aren't getting it yet. Also, apparently the Bloodhound heirloom will be coming in season 20 if World's Edge returns at the beginning of the season. So just something that you guys should be aware of that I heard through the grapevine. Do take that into notes. But now adding stuff in like these milestone rewards where it just gets you a feeling of you have to buy the next pack to get all the milestones done is an incredibly horrible system that is designed to take advantage of people and their fear of missing out. Flo10Z on Twitter actually made a great point.
I feel like this is, I mean, I don't know anything about this other than what we've seen today, but I feel like this reward it's not like get the 36 packs to get this loot, this custom death box, right? I feel like it's more about the 30 for the Buster Sword. That's the thing people will want. I think the extra 6 is just a little bit of like, if you want to keep going, you're already at 30. It's just 6 more, and you get a death box too. You know, you like Sephiroth? I like Sephiroth. Just 6 more packs. I think that's what it is. So it's more about the 30 packs, like buying your way to the Buster Sword, which is a universal heirloom. That's what I'm reading this as. I'm assuming this is the universal heirloom, and this is the death box, right? So that's what I think is the problem here. Like people just assuming, oh, you gotta get 36 to get the death box. Like no, that's just you know the icing on the cake. You want the Buster Sword. That's what I think they're banking on, and to try and squeeze a few extra pennies out of their more more whalish consumers, they've added this on to the end. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. It's still like a lot of money. And I mean, I've always had the idea of like, if you're going to spend the money, spend the money. If you weren't going to spend the money to start with, it doesn't matter how expensive the limited time stuff is, because you're not going to buy it. You know? It is what it is. At the end of the day, this is all cosmetic. It doesn't matter.
Point. Apex Legends charging $360 for a death box is crazy. This is the downfall of modern gaming, and I'm going to be perfectly honest here. A lot of free-to-play games do microtransactions, but I've never seen a studio like Respawn and Apex Legends take it this far for a free-to-play battle royale game. We've already had issues in the past, like the Peacekeeper reactive heirloom recolor, which was so bad that Respawn and Apex Legends publicly apologized and said they'd never do it again.
This is fucking gross. I don't know anything about this. What the fuck? Oh, this is like just a recolor of the reactive, like the Evo gun. It's kind of gross. This is actually kind of gross.
And with this death box, I think we're going to run into the same exact issue, because there is no way that a death box should be the heirloom for $360. And once again, with the prestige skins, I don't know what it is with Apex Legends wanting to add in super expensive cosmetic items that you can't even see in the game. It's a first-person shooter, and we have $160 skins that you can only see if you're doing a finisher or in the character select screen. And now we have death boxes that you can't see until you are dead in the game, at which point there's no reason to even stay in the game. I don't know. At this point, I just feel like we are literally watching the downfall of Apex Legends due to EA's corporate greed.
I'm gonna have a controversial opinion. I mean, what else can they do? Like, we've got the charms that go on the guns, we've got skins, we've got the Evo skins. They even done that cool skin. It's just like the PNG of like a galaxy, like that kind of moves when you're moving. How else can they get money out of the game, to be honest, other than these skins that are kind of nothing? I think customized, like unique death boxes is a cool idea. It is a bit expensive, don't get me wrong, but they're obviously just going to trial it. They're trying to think of ideas that they can actually release new content to make money off. Like the stickers was one that we all thought was fucking stupid, and we kind of like them. You know, we're kind of not upset at them now, because it's just, it's a nothing thing. It's, you know, it's just there in the background. Doesn't matter. And you pull out a bat. Do you even like look at the stickers? Because I don't. I forget what I have on my bats half the time. But there's not much else they can do. They can't do like these crazy skins on the guns and stuff, because then it takes up more space, or it will be distracting, and it kind of affects the gameplay itself. I think a custom death box is needed. It's been the same since the start of the game, but I do agree that the price is a bit high for it. But it's a limited time event, and maybe they'll release some other versions later on that are a bit cheaper or a bit easier to afford and acquire, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it's worth getting that upset about, personally. Like I said, I think the death box is just the icing on the cake for the Buster Sword that's universal between all heroes. That's pretty dope. We haven't had an heirloom like that that's universal. So that, to me, for, what was it, 30? Like a standard 30 item limited time event. That's actually not that bad, personally. But I might be reading that wrong. Maybe you don't get it universally before then. But if you get it at 30 and then at 36 you get the death box, I don't think it's that bad.
Down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the way that EA and Respawn are handling the microtransactions in Apex Legends? Have they gone a little too far? Also, if you guys are looking for some cool videos on the finals, which is another free-to-play game that doesn't...
Oh, I heard that game's dead now. It's sitting at like, what, like 5k views on Twitch. It was a lot sooner than I thought. Man. Wow, okay. I mean, I don't know if my 2 cents is going to be, you know, controversial. I don't think it's that bad. If it is the case of like, hold on, where is it? Yeah, if it is just like this is all the bullshit, and then that 30 packs, or 30 items, sorry. If you, I'm assuming this is items, right? Yeah, these are items. So yeah, the drop rates are pretty terrible, to be honest. But if this is the unique Buster Sword, though, isn't he a gold? It should be red, right? But yeah, if what I'm reading is right, and this is the Buster Sword, and this is just the DEATHBOX, I feel like it's not that bad. Like, if you've already grinded to get the Buster Sword, which what most people want, I mean, what's 6 more items? Come on. At this point, the FOMO should kick in, right? That's what they want. They want you to get to this point and be like, but I've done all this to get to here. I don't want the box, but I'm so close. Like, why not? It would be a waste not to get it. So, all right, and then the wallet comes out, the PayPal transaction happens here, and yeah, then you're at 36. I think that's what they're going for. It's still a shitty practice, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to spend enough money to get the Buster Sword, you're kind of already, like, bent over, right? EA have you as their bitch. Like, what's a little bit more punishment? All right, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to not buying any of this and probably getting mad in the limited time event later today.